How come I don't see any other Moor? I don't see any other Moor or any other Moorish organization except me saying we need to reestablish the Interim Special Committee for the specific purposes of establishing a Moorish constitutional convention. Why is no one else advocating for the resurrection of the Interim Special Committee for the specific purpose of hosting and establishing a free Moorish National Constitutional Convention? It can't just fall on me. It's not just my job.
Right here, we have an article that I wrote on December 2nd, 2022, entitled Facts About the Moorish Constitutional Convention and the Interim Special Committee's Current State. Scroll all the way down. Right here, you can see that I clearly articulated, although there was no official vote, there was a general consensus among the few active Moors of the committee heads in November 2021 to keep the ISC as it is until the Moors come back. Why? We were having quorum issues, and you'll know that if you read the article.
I'm just going to read it.
This includes the brothers of the Moorish Militia Committee who were abducted. In the event that enough Moors return to the Interim Special Committee, more specifically the Grand Committee heads, that's a committee of all the heads of all the subcommittees. They have to return. We have to have a quorum in the Grand Committee heads group. Just that simple. And it meets quorum, then official business can be conducted. A new ISC chairman can be elected because Chairman Tarif was abducted, and the interim chairwoman who he appointed, she resigned, and she did not appoint a successor chairman. So because she resigned without appointing anyone, we needed to elect someone. I already explained this in the article. You can read it for yourself. Anyway, a new ISC chairman can be elected, and the body can be restored to full life from its dormant state. If we can get the committee heads to have quorum, we can have official business conducted, elect a new chairman, and the body can be restored, resurrected to full life. Then we can pick up where we left off with the yearly schedule to fulfill the purpose of hosting and establishing a free Moorish constitutional convention. Any former member of the Interim Special Committee who desires to return and actively participate are encouraged to contact ISC Secretary Njambi L to express your intentions. Why? Because ISC Secretary Njambi L is the only elected official of the Interim Special Committee. This is the charter. She's the only elected official, elected chairman Tarif Sharif Bey, elected secretary Njambi L. She's the only one that's still active. Tarif was essentially removed when he appointed the interim chairwoman to take his place when he was in jail. So he's out of the picture and he hasn't come back. She's the only one that's left. That's official. That's elected. And everybody else abandoned the ISC. Okay? Except the few committee heads that remain. There's like 12 of us left now. But we would need a quorum in order to do anything official. Bottom line is, she's the only one that can do anything official for the ISC, according to the charter. Okay? So that includes setting up meetings, so on and so forth. But if we're not going to have a quorum, what's the point in continuing these meetings? That's essentially the issue we had in 2021. Nobody was showing up to the meetings. As soon as their chairwoman resigned, they stopped showing up because there's a lot of nepotism, a lot of favoritism with people close to the rise of the Moors organization. But you ain't ready for that conversation. Simply rejoin the ISC Telegram group chat. I put a link right here. Just fucking click it. Click the damn link. It'll show you right here. Rejoin. Right? And find her appellation in the list of members. Then send a private message or get in touch with her via any other previously established channels. What part of that is so difficult to comprehend? Why haven't you contacted ISC Secretary Njambi L to let her know you want to resurrect the ISC? What's stopping you from returning? Sounds like it's your ego. It sounds like it's your pride. It sounds like you want to continue the ISC, but without her. You want to do your own thing where you're in charge. That's what it sounds like. Otherwise, you would have contacted her. You would have returned. You would have galvanized the Moors like I fucking told you. In the event you see the error in your false accusation, please keep the same energy when apologizing in your next live stream. Or simply show the proof you have of me calling you an agent. Lastly, I'll advise you to avoid the path that your friend Cujo tumbled down. Instead, consider galvanizing the Moors to return so quorum can be met and business conducted. Right? You said you're a real man, right? So let's see what real men do. What did real men do? December 21st, 2022. Real men block people they falsely accuse of slander. That's what real men do, apparently. Fucking dumb shit. Anyway, you know what to do. Get in touch with ISC Secretary Njambi L. Stop getting on Instagram bitching about how nobody's trying to resurrect the ISC. I clearly gave explicit instructions. Precise instructions on what to do. So stop getting on live. Stop getting online complaining. Be a man, as you say you are. Contact the secretary. Galvanize the Moors to return like I told you. Then we can have quorum. Then business can be conducted. Then we can vote for a chairman. If you want to be a chairman, fine. Be a fucking chairman. Nobody cares. I don't care. Just stop bitching.